Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a pleasant day. Today is the 28th day of Nissan. The 28, number 28 is Kavches, which also means koyach, giving us energy and giving us meaning, giving us vitality. So I want to speak a little bit about vitality in life and how it affects us. But by prefacing it that today we're in a time that most of us, if not all of us, are spending much more time in our homes. We're getting to know our homes intimately, rediscovering every aspect of the home, our kitchens, our bedrooms, our libraries, our dens, and really bonding with the home, whether we like it or not, but it is our place right now. So I want to put that into perspective and to begin with the following. Everything that God created in this world is comprised of both a soul and a body. Nothing can reveal itself in this world without having the soul and the body. Even words that we speak, the letters are the body, the meaning are are its soul. Similarly, in the physical sense of our own life, we have a body and we have a soul. A living person is the one that has a soul that's alive and well. Now, there are those people that make their bodies a priority and they allow the body to dominate their entire life. So they're constantly pursuing physical delights, physical conveniences, and how to make their body better, whether it's in a healthy way or, God forbid, in an unhealthy way. But basically, it's pursuing the body. True vitality in life is not how strong or how healthy the body is, even though that is necessary. As Maimonides says clearly in the Mishnah Torah, that to have a healthy body is important to be able to serve God, but it's only a means to reach a higher level. And what's the higher level? To allow the soul to permeate the body, that the soul becomes our priority. The soul is what is most important, and it works in harmony with the body. So you could meet people, and some people are just walking around and doing their thing perfunctorily, and you don't really see much energy in them. So you don't say these people have much vitality. Then you see people that have a lot of energy, they have a lot of vitality, they have a lot of spunk, a lot of life, they want to live. So over there you see vitality of the life. And then there is the spiritual aspect and the godly aspect, that the divinity of the soul also comes through in the body. And that is something that we need to put effort in. It is not discoverable on a simple way, in a simple path. We really need to work on it to be able to reveal the divine within our soul and let it permeate the body. But once we get to that place, there is a certain level of peace and harmony that comes upon us and that allows us to go through life in a very confident way, in a way of joy, and in a way that's positive, in a way that allows us to overcome the challenges that are inevitable. If it's so with a body and a soul, it's similarly when it comes to a home. Every home has both the body and the soul. The bricks and mortar of the body, or the wood, if we use a wood beams and wood framing to be able to build a house, that is considered to be the body of the home. But there is also the spiritual, the soul aspect of the home, and that is the vitality of the home. Sometimes we walk into somebody's house and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, but it looks like a museum. But that's all it is. It's a museum that has beauty to it, but there's no vitality to it. Vitality means that it's a living place. There's life that's expressed in the home. And that could be achieved through the holiness of the home. And when you study Torah in your home, or you pray in your home, which we are unfortunately doing now because most of the time without coming to synagogue, we're actually revealing the spiritual dimension of the home. A happy home, a home which has a lot of energy, has a lot of children, or if it's older people that don't have the children, but they have the calls from the children coming through, that is considered to be a home that is alive. And our mission is to bring this energy into this world. And how do we do it? By examining the spiritual entity of everything that exists in the world. whether it's the spiritual entity of our own lives or the spiritual entity of the home, and to recognize that divine spark that's in it. Similarly, when it comes to the world at large, we could look at the body of the world. We can admire the beauty around us, especially in springtime when the weather is still mild and cool and not oppressively hot. And we see the gorgeous colors and the contrast of the colors, the flowers, the plants, the trees, and we get swept away with it. And in fact, we have to appreciate the beauty. And according to Jewish law, when you see unbelievable natural scene, you need to recite a blessing, and the blessing is a thanks to God that He has actually put us into this world. However, at the same time, we cannot only focus on the physical beauty of what we're seeing, but we need to see the deeper spiritual insight that's in it. The variety of life. There is the life that humans have, which is much more pronounced. A little bit less than that are the animals. A little bit less than that are the plant kingdom or vegetables, and much less than that is the inanimate or the mineral species like stones and earth and salt and water. But nevertheless, everything has divine life in it. And our purpose is to be able to reveal the spirituality that's in there and understand that the life that's contained within the world is sacred as well. In fact, by recognizing the divinity that's in the world and connecting with it and elevating the sparks, that hastens the coming of Mashiach, because the whole purpose of the coming of Mashiach is to elevate these sparks, to refine the sparks, that there's unity in the world, a spiritual and a physical and a material unity, all in harmony with God. And that is the task of the Jewish person. We need to, and we can accomplish that. There's a famous story of the Baal Shem Tov that he was once walking on a hot summer day with his disciples, and the wind came along, and he said, this is all by divine providence, because it caused a leaf to roll over and twirl in the wind, and then it landed as a cap. And when he lifted it up, there was a tiny little snail or a worm that was under it that would have been burnt by the hot sun, and the leaf protected it and saved its life. So the Baal Shem Tov says that in everything there is a spiritual dimension as well, a divine spark, and it doesn't happen just by chance. So what are we supposed to do with this? Today, the 28th day of Nissan, is a historic day in Chabad, because in 1991, on this day, after the Rebbe came back of spending a full day of prayers at the Ohel of his father-in-law, of the previous Rebbe, and he davened Mincha and Maariv, he gave this unbelievable, amazing talk. And he said that he's tried to do everything in his power that Mashiach should come. And now he's giving it over to everyone, that it is the public that needs to do it. It's the congregation of Israel that needs to do it. It's the people in the world that need to do it, to create the points of light. And he says that there will be at least 10 people that will be stubborn enough to do everything they can to bring Mashiach. Mashiach will come. So what does this mean in practical terms? In practical terms, it means that we need to begin to look on this world in a positive way, to find the positive energy that exists in everything, and harness that energy in a positive way by bringing light to others and bringing a positive attitude to those that are around us. Positive attitude doesn't mean to be blind to or oblivious to the suffering of people. On the contrary, it means to involve yourself in the lives of other people in a respectful way and bring them the comfort, bring them the healing, or do things for them that they couldn't do on their own, especially in today's times when there are a lot of people, especially elderly, that are shut in and they feel totally shut out from the rest of the world, that we have the opportunity to reach out to them, to connect with them, do things for them, send them gifts, physical gifts, material gifts, spiritual gifts. That is how we create points of light. And when we create points of light, when we bring vitality to this world, we will be able to see the fulfillment of the divine energy. And as it says in Isaiah, that Mashiach will come, and everyone will be able to see with their eyes the spark of God that gives life to every living thing. And may that happen immediately. And with that, God will surely bring blessing and health to the entire universe. Thank you.